Hello, lovely people. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we want to help those men with small sausage. If you are a man and you want to make your sausage longer and bigger, get the following ingredients. The first item you need to prepare this particular remedy is the bitter kola. The bitter kola is very common and it is available in all markets. So please, if you go to any market that is near you, you can get the bitter kola. No matter the language that you speak, if you tell the market women that you need bitter kola, they can direct you to where you can get some. But please kindly note that the bitter kola is different from kola nut. The bitter kola is what you see on the screen. So please kindly take note and go and buy that one. And then for this particular remedy, you need 10 pieces of the bitter kola. So please kindly get 10. Now let's look at the next item that you need to prepare this particular remedy. The next item you need to prepare this particular remedy is pure shea butter that is not mixed with any other item. This is also very common and available in all markets. So please, if you go to the market, just tell the woman that you need shea butter as you see on the screen. Now let's look at the next item that you need to prepare this particular remedy. Now the next item that you need to prepare this particular remedy is lemon. Lemon is different from lime. Please, for this particular remedy, you are going to use lemon and not lime. Lemon is the one that looks like orange, but the skin is very rough, as you can see on the screen. For this remedy, you are going to use only 2 lemons. Now let's look at how you are going to prepare the remedy. Now, the first thing you are supposed to do when preparing this remedy is to take 5 of the 10 bitter kolas that you have. So what you are going to do is that you peel them nicely to remove all the brown skin or the brown coat of the bitter kola. So you are going to use the whitish part of the bitter kola. You put them on a stone and then you grind it very well. Please, if you have any means like a blender or any machine that you can use to grind this particular bitter kola, don't do that for this remedy. And then also ensure that you are not going to grind it on cement. Please, if you grind it on a cemented floor, some of the cement is going to enter the medicine and it is not going to work for you. So please kindly ensure that you get a stone and then use another stone to grind it very well. Please kindly also note that you can also add small amount of the red Jathropha roots. So if you have red Jathropha or you can get red Jathropha, you pick some of its roots, a very small amount of it, and then you add it to the bitter kolas before grinding it. But if you cannot get the root of red Jathropha and then you grind only the bitter kola, still this remedy is going to work for you. So red Jathropha is what you see on the screen. So if you take the roots, you grind the two together. You grind the red Jathropha roots and then the bitter kolas together. You grind it very well into a very fine powder. Because the bitter kola is very hard, what you are going to do is that when you are grinding, you get a sieve that has small holes, very small holes, and then use it to be sieving it. So whilst you grind to some time, you pick what you have grinded and then you put it on the sieve to sieve it so that you get some fine powder, and then the rough ones will be remaining in the sieve. You put the rough ones back on the stone and then you grind. If you grind to some point, then you sieve it. So you keep doing that till you get a very fine powder. You put that powder in a container and then you measure the powder that you have gotten by grinding the bitter kola with the red Jathropha or not. You look at that powder that you have gotten. If you estimate that it is maybe 10 grams, you now fed 10 grams of shea butter and then you add it to it. You mix it very well so that you yourself are sure that the shea butter is not separated from the bitter kola. So you now put that in the sun for some time. Put it in the sun for some time and then you cover it very well with a tight fitting lid. Please, whilst in the sun, ensure that no insect or no foreign material enters it. If you think that your room is very warm that it can heat it, you can also put it there. Or if you can bring it near fire too, you can do that so that it is heated small. So after heating it for some time, you put it somewhere. So after 3 days, you are going to start using it. What you are going to do is that use it to pull your machine from down to top for 2 minutes each day. You are going to do it twice. So you do it in the morning and then you do it in the evening after bathing. But please, if on a particular day you have a match, make sure that you wash it off after 3 hours. You wash it off before you do the match, because this is a powerful remedy and it is going to have effect on the woman too. So please kindly ensure that you wash it off very well. And then please, when you are applying it, make sure that it doesn't touch your balls, because if it touches your balls or any other part of your body, that place is also going to be enlarged. So that is why women too can use it to enlarge their back and then their boobs too. For women who are watching this video who want to enlarge their ass, what you do is that you apply this remedy in a circular motion. So you put your hand on your ass and then you apply the remedy in a circular motion. If possible and somebody can do it for you, you can allow the person. But if you are also sure that you can do it yourself, you can do it. After preparing the remedy, you just put some in your palm and then you apply it on a circular motion. But please, if you are a man and you are using the remedy, make sure that you only use 1 spoon at a time. If you are a lady too, make sure that you use only 1 spoon at a time. Don't go and abuse the remedy. And then if you are a man and you use this remedy, you are going to see the results after 6 months. So you keep doing it for 6 months. But it depends on the man. You see that the manhood comes in various sizes. So if your own is already big and then you just want to make it bigger and longer, it is going to take less than 6 months and then the results will be visible. But please, if you are using this remedy and then you get the desired size that you want, kindly stop applying it immediately. Even when the 6 months has not elapsed and you get the size, please kindly stop, else it will become too big for you to carry. But for those men whose own is very small, it means that it is only after 6 months that you are going to get the results that you want. Now let's look at what we are going to use the lemons that you have for. Please, for the lemon, what you are going to do is that you peel the lemon and then you use the lemon peels. You throw away the fruits and then you use the lemon peels, please. And then the bitter kola, the 5 bitter kolas that you have, you peel it. You throw away the skin and then use the bitter kola itself. So for the lemon, you are going to throw away the fruits and then use the peels. But for the bitter kola, you are going to throw away the peels and use the fruit itself. So you grind the two together very well. For this one, you can decide to add small water so that it facilitates the grinding. So after grinding it and then you are sure that you have gotten a very fine paste from it, what you do is that you boil 1 liter of water to boiling point. You now pour the water on the paste of the bitter kola and then the lemon peels that you have obtained. You pour the water on it and then you cover it very well. You now allow it to settle for 24 hours. After 24 hours, every morning and evening after food, you take 60 milliliters of it. Only 60 milliliters. You take it into your system, you drink it. So because you are going to drink this in the preparation, please kindly ensure that the stone on which you grind this remedy is very neat. And then also there is no foreign material that enters it. The container in which you keep it is also very neat. For this one, you are going to do it every week. Every week you prepare a new one. That is how you are going to do it. But for the first part of it, where you are going to use the shea butter and then the bitter kola, that one, the mixture can be there as long as it lasts. And then when it is exhausted, you prepare a new one. But for this one, you are going to prepare a new one every week. But let me also add that for women who are thinking of enlarging their butts or their boobs, this part is not for you. You are not going to drink the lemon pills and then the bitter cola mixture that I'm talking about here. You are not going to do some. You are not going to take some into your system. So please kindly take note. You are just going to apply the mixture that you have obtained by grinding the bitter cola and mixing it with the shea butter alone. That is what you are going to apply. This is not for you. This is only for the men. Thank you very much for watching our video. In our next video, we shall talk about a very simple remedy for piles, the way that you are going to remove phlegms from your body so that your system will be very clean and then you can perform very well in bed. So please, if you have piles too, that remedy is for you. If you are a woman or a man and then you have piles, kindly make sure that you watch that video. So please kindly subscribe, because we have a lot of things that we want to talk about on this channel. So please kindly subscribe and then take your friends' phones and the loved ones' phones and then subscribe them to this channel so that they can also benefit from all the helps that we shall be talking about here. Thank you very much. Bye. Please kindly remember to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel and then the notification button. Thank you very much.